Just days before the savage massacre terrorism, Syed Farook and his wife, Tashfeen Malik, practiced shooting target practice at a nearby gun range. On the record's Griff, Jenkins and Ted Williams went to that gun range and spoke to one of the instructors. Griff?
Greta, it's a small mom-and-pop gun range down in Riverside, the Riverside Magnum Range. And here is a little bit of what the instructor there, John GALLETTA, had to say. Take a look.
He presented a valid, or what appears to be a valid ID, came in and acted the way he normally does, the way normal people act. Just come in and use the range.
He seemed like perfectly normal when he got to you.
Normal guy.
Now, when we were down there, we saw lots of surveillance cameras, but the range was closed today. We actually have talked to some sources there that say they have received some threats, perhaps why they had their doors closed temporarily. The message on the machine says that. But we've learned a couple of key things. Number one, it was only and always Syed Farook by himself. Tashfeen did not go and shoot there. We've learned that Syed brought his own ammo, and we've also learned that the AR-15 was modified to the semi-automatic level when he was there. And sources tell us that had he had automized it, so his automatic weapon, they would have shut him down very quickly. And Ted, you had some insights on this as well.
Yeah, well, first of all, let's take our hats off to law enforcement. Law enforcement did an excellent job here. They determined that Syed had gone to this range, Greta. They wound up going to the range. They wound up getting with the range owner. They got video from there. They were able to get receipts from there. And they were able to ask this gun owner on range one thing that was very significant. Had Syed been there before? Did he bring anybody with him when he was there? Did he bring his own ammo? They talked about the modification of the record. All of these things were significant for the investigation into this shooting. But it clearly shows that there was planning and plotting just before Syed and them and his wife went in there and murdered all of these folk.
Ted, is there any indication that the wife had any training, any place or practice with these weapons?
Law enforcement tells me, Greta, that the manner in which Malik, the wife, was shooting the weapon from the back of the car while Syed was driving, trying to get away from law enforcement, that she appeared definitely to have some training.
All right, Griff, Ted, thank you both.